Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the views of the station, its management, or advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
You're listening to Maximum Medicine Radio with host Doc Martin. Stay tuned in or call in. You won't want to miss what's happening next. How do you step into your maximum potential? How do you connect your spiritual drive with your physical path? Stick around as Doc Martin takes listeners on a journey through the seen and unseen, the accepted and the unbelievable. Get ready to meet the maximum you the world needs on Maximum Medicine Radio with Doc Martin now.
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. I have to say bye-bye 2020. But, you know, in balance, we should really just take a second to say some of the things that maybe 2020 brought to us. It certainly had us test our reserve. It certainly had us test our humanity. And hopefully we passed the test. But I'm ready. I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful that we've got something new coming in. I'm going to do something a little different tonight. I've got 2 webcams set up. This is high tech, so luckily David's going to help us through this. And I want to use this opportunity of the new year to bring in, using some energetics, bring in the possibilities, bring in the magic, bring in the abundance, the prosperity in all arenas. So what I'm going to do is, throughout this hour tonight, I'm going to lead us in the energetics of allowing. And I'm going to do stone readings that are, or energetics that will help us shift our energy field into the realm of allowing. So that's what I'm going to flip back and forth. You're going to see me, and then you're going to see the altar. And when we go over to the altar, I'm going to be doing shamanic energetics with my buddies, the stone people. But I really want this to be about you. So when I do the energetics, it will be a collective field that you can tap into by when you're listening. But you can also call in, and we can make it a little more personal. And the number for the studio is 800-930-2819. And when the person, if there is a caller and we do the energetics, please, as other listeners, don't tune out, because the field that gets set is beneficial to you as well. So try not to think that, oh my, that's just for somebody else. It has nothing to do with me. Well, that's not true. So even though we may be talking personally about something for someone, this is energies for you as well. So I want to recap what we're going to do in terms of some elements that I use in my healing practice, in my shamanic practice. Those of you who have listened before, I'm a physician. I'm an internal medicine doctor. I work in a rural clinic in Pennsylvania. And by the way, we are COVID center right now. It's very, very stressful. But I'm also a shamanic energy practitioner. And I have worked up certain processes that I feel explain how I can help you shift something. And one of the processes that we're going to do is my kind of 4-step pattern of the spiral that we go on when we want to shift the energetics of something. And just to recap for you, and this is also on my website, drsharonmartin.com, drsharonmartin.com, starting with an awareness, and then we move to allowing, and the allowing is helpers and energies bigger than us and our higher selves. And then we will act on something, and then we will firm it into our field, into our life force, and that comes under affirm. But today we're going to spend all of the time on allowing, because I truly believe we don't do that well enough. How many of us have so many doubts and lack of confidence that we don't allow the magic to happen? So these energetics tonight are really about getting rid of our disbelief, just putting aside, just step aside any doubt, any, oh no, that can't be me, or that'll never happen, and let it flow. Let the abundance of the universe flow, at least tonight, in this hour. Let it flow through you. So why is this a good time? This is 2021. Okay, so what? Another year. And if I can explain it in the way that I understand it, and believe me, I am not a physicist, I am not an astronomer, I am not a geologist, but the Earth wobbles on its axis. And in doing so, to me, it looks like a top that's spinning a little bit as it's just about to, you think it might tip over. That spin once around is called the precession, P-R-E, not procession. And that takes about 26,000 years. And a certain place on the Earth's surface, and again, I don't know this well enough, so look it up and to educate yourself better than I can. It passes past one of each of the constellations of the zodiac. So if you have 26,000 years and we have to pass through 12 constellations, that's about a 2,000 something, 100 years in each constellation. So the big deal about December of 2020 was that we left, or we are in the process of leaving, the constellation of Capricorn, and we are going into, you've heard it since, if you've been alive since the 60s, you've heard it, the age of Aquarius. This is a big deal because Aquarius energy is unity, it's higher thinking, it's magical thinking, but mostly it's about doing good for the whole. So we are going into the age of Aquarius. Some say it was December 2020. Some say it's not until March of 21. Doesn't matter. In 2,100 years, we're pretty close. This is like seconds on that spectrum. So we are entering a very powerful astronomic time. And you've also heard about the powerful Jupiter and Saturn conjunction. So those stars, those planets have come so close together. Now, obviously, they're light years apart, but we can see them in the sky close together. And that was what formed the Christmas star that was such a big deal 2 weeks ago. So here are unique planetary energies to really, really bring us good energy and move us toward higher consciousness, toward thinking from a unity, leaving behind as best we can duality, and stepping into something really new. So this allowing we're going to do tonight is going to be about that. Now I'm going to just, again, let me remind you, please call 800-930-2819. I had to look at my book because I don't have the number memorized. I'm going to move just for the next few minutes over to the altar, and we're just going to use this spread that I have of my stone beings to clear. So we're moving over here. And you see here I have laid out, these stones are set as if they're at your chakras, as if this is a chakra proxy. These are stones that are called Chumpi stones, C-H-U-M-P-I, from Peru. And they, in our training, they are used to seal in bands of protection. But I'm using them here to tap us into the indigenous, to tap us into the depth and the power of the ancestors and the land. And I've brought in tourmalines and indicolite, blue indicolite, it looks black though, This is a fossilized shark tooth, tourmaline again, petrified wood. These are powerful, powerful clearing energies. This is a fluorite. This is nummite, Nummite. All powerful, powerful. So the energy here, and take a minute now and just tap into the stones. We're going to use these last 2 minutes. We're going to just clear our fields to get ready for allowing. So just let your tension out. Sit and watch the stones, watch the feather, or feel it. We're just going to clear your field so we can really bring in the power, clear what's there. We need to have an open channel to really bring this in. All of your chakras being cleared from 7 down to 1. This is a Peruvian a medicine bundle tie. I've used this sort of as a symbol of our DNA. The spiraling of our kundalini. Just feeling that. And just sit a minute and just let yourself be clear. Let your life force flow without hesitation from your crown to your root, from top to bottom. Just flow it on down. Open yourself up. This is the beginning of allowing. No more blockages. Tension out of your shoulders. Loosen up your belly so we can get ready for the powerful energetics that are coming. Bring yourself on to that open space and stay relaxed as we move into the next phases. Don't let your doubt creep in and clog you all up. Let's just keep that flow open. And we're going to take a short break. You stay in that mellow zone, stay in that flow. We'll take a short break and we'll be back in a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Wow. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By. I'm telling you, I got to pinch myself some days because when each of us gets called to do something that we so not thought was in our wheelhouse to do for a purpose that's so much greater than us, we get to show up and shine.
If you would like to show up and shine on the Dr. Pat Show as a co-host or sponsor, send us an email to inspire@thedrpatshow.com.
Marriage is not always easy, but skills that improve communication go a long way. Tune in to the Relationship Rehab Show, Recovering Happiness in Your Love with Nancy Landrum and Dr. Pat each month on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Nancy is an author and teacher empowering couples to create and sustain loving marriages. Learn to listen, speak, and handle conflict with respect so your love can flourish. To learn more about Nancy and her work, visit nancylandrum.com.
Hi, I'm Laura Goldstein, and here's a Coffee with the Universe tip. Ever wonder why you want to go to the gym more, for example, but you just can't make it happen? You find yourself rearranging your underwear drawer instead of getting in the car. If this sounds like you might have caught a case of the shoulds. Maybe you think you should lose 20 pounds to fit back into your favorite pair of jeans, or that you should be healthier in general. It all sounds good, but deep down you just aren't into it. Truth is, making choices from shoulds just leads to guilt, resentment, and a whole lot of procrastination. So take a good look at your goals. Are you shoulding yourself anywhere? If so, give yourself permission to let it go. For more insights like this, tune into my Transformation Talk radio show called Coffee with the Universe. It's a live call-in show.
If you've ever had a broken heart, you know how painful that can be and how long it can sometimes take to heal it. I'm Megan Edge, author of The Heart's Journey, Healing Hearts, Oracle Cards, and Guidebook, published with Balboa Press and Hay House. In The Heart's Journey, I share with you my own heartbreak and how I healed it through the beautiful hearts that found me in nature. From taking photographs of these hearts for myself, I've created this beautiful toolkit, which includes the guidebook, which has my story, how to work with oracle cards as a healing tool, and the story of each of these hearts as they cross my path. I've also created a beautiful journal. There's a pen, a bookmark, and of course, the 42 Healing Hearts oracle cards. You can order The Heart's Journey, Healing Hearts, Oracle Cards, and Guidebook through my website, meganedge.ca, through Balboa Press, Amazon, and many other places online or your local shops. I look forward to hearing about your heart's healing.
Hi, everybody. We're back. David says I have two people who would like to tap in personally. Is Jess on the line, or is she a Facebook comment?
She is a Facebook comment.
Okay. So full disclosure, everybody, I know Jess. She is one of the powerhouses behind Transformation Talk Radio, one of the producers. So let me just tap in a minute with Jess. Now, everybody, this can be for you as well. Please don't think this is so isolated that it doesn't fit. We've done the clearing, and now we have to step into the realm of believing. So the stones here are stones of purple and pink energies with the really beautiful ruby zoisite and pink quartz. We're talking about bringing heart energy in. And Jess, what I feel here is you are so wide open in your creativity, but we have to be careful as you're letting all of this flow through you that you attend to your physical body as well, that you have enough time in nature, enough time in good nutrition to really, really have the physical support your energetics. So there's no break. And the fluorite here, these multiple colors, Jess, you ride different frequencies at the same time. I feel that about you, and I know that you're a musician. But those frequencies, sometimes you want to make sure that they are cohesive as opposed to jarring. So whatever breathing techniques that you can do to just allow those to set up in sacred relationship as opposed to ideas and thoughts coming one right after the other. So that what I'm feeling for you is really, really attend to your physical form. And I know that you hike, but that's wonderful and good. And make sure you do some breathing to just allow all of the different frequencies to be a cohesive harmonic as opposed to a little bit off kilter or off key. So if you'll just feel into that for a minute, particularly in the heart energy, particularly in the ruby zoisite, and in the purples of the download of spiritual that you do all the time. And just take in that blessing for a minute, please. Good. And blessings to you for 2021, Jess. Thank you for calling or writing in. And David, is Jackie a Facebook comment also?
That is correct.
Okay. Full disclosure, I know Jackie also. This is very wonderful. We have two back-to-back extremely creative people. Jackie is an artistic whiz. So what I'm getting here is really asking for the magic kingdom to step in, to really sit, and this is time for quiet time, Jackie, time for not running, not zooming, sit with a cup of tea, not in the thinking realm, in the feeling realm, and let the magic kingdom come in. What I'm learning myself from one of my spiritual teachers is that there are 9 kingdoms of magic that many cultures used to be very connected to. For example, in Iceland, they're very connected to the hidden folk. Bring in the magic kingdom. And this is where you suspend any beliefs you have and let them come and be present. And even if you want to sit when it's weather's better and sit in your garden and ask for a member of the magic kingdom to come forward, because they will bring you words of wisdom and encouragement, and they will open you up to seeing that life is way bigger than what we have around us. So that's what I'm really feeling for you, Jackie, is to take time to communicate and to dialogue with the magic kingdom, to open yourself up fully for possibilities to come to you, possibilities in the realm of abundance and prosperity and good health, and just bring that in by asking the magic folk to come and join up. So just feel that if you would. And sometimes dragonfly is a member of the magic kingdom. And sometimes you can feel the elemental, the fairy energy when you're in your garden and in the trees. This is a time for communication because they assist in us as humans. We live in such a dualistic world. They help us let the magic in. So let's just let that in. And collectively, for everyone else who's listening or who will be seeing this video later, just feel the presence of that sparkly light energies of possibility. Those are carried by the magic kingdom. And Jackie, blessings for you for 2021. And really communicate. Start the dialogue. And for all of you listening, these pink and purple energies are heart and spiritual colors. So the magic kingdom can ride in on those. And you will start to feel messages, you will start to hear ideas. Maybe you'll hear it, maybe you'll have it flash behind your eyes. This is the realm of possibility. This is the contact that the spirit world and your higher self are going to try to get through to you. So the opening we did and then asking the magic kingdom, now you just are going to wait. And when something happens, when a feeling or a knowing or a voice or an idea, don't push it away. Don't push it away, and it'll open a world of communication for you. And we can get back to that. Our ancient indigenous ancestors did that all the time. We can get back to that. So let the magic in. Communicate with it. Open your other senses to hear the words they give to you. Hear the messages they send to you. Heart energy, higher self energy. So we're really talking at this particular moment about the higher chakras. And I'll say magic can exist in the lower chakras, so I'm not discounting those. Just right now, we're heart and 6th chakra and 7th chakra, bringing those energies in. Now, Hope, I see you have a comment also. Bring yourself into this reading. And David, if we go over 1 or 2 minutes, we'll just take a shorter break or something. So Hope, I'm feeling that purple is really important for you. And purple is the spirit world. It's the angel world. And I was just told that rather than fairies or hidden folk, that I just was shown angels. Maybe angels have a special meaning for you. Maybe since you were a kid. This is the energy of communicating with that realm. And this stone is seraphinite. Lepidolite, sorry, fumbling on my words. But this is amethyst quartz, the beautiful purples. So perhaps you used to talk to angels when you were younger. I want you to do that again. I want you to open to those energies. Now somebody might say, oh, this is crazy. Can't talk to angels. The energetics of that, even if you don't think angels actually exist as beings, there's energy of that higher vibration. The Caro Indians of Peru, they say that higher vibrational energy is Sami, S-A-M-I, while our denser, heavier stuff is Hucha. So this hope is really about tasting and holding the higher vibrations. But for you, I see it as angels. Start a dialogue. Set up a meditation room or a space where you can lay out a small altar. Anything you can do in a process or a ritual to bring you into connection with the angels. And then you have a conversation. And then you say, hey, I need some help. Or what do you tell me about this? I personally love Diana Cooper's angels, and I think she has an oracle deck of angels. You can Google her. She's a British intuitive, very lovely elderly woman, and she is totally tapped in. So however you want to get to the angels, you can find them through her and other people who are very good at angel energy. So Hope, blessings to you for 2021. And again, focus on the purple, on the violet flame. And everybody, just hold the beauty of those energies, and we're going to take a short break. And we'll be back in a minute.
I'm Laura Goldstein, and here's a Coffee with the Universe tip. Ever wonder why you want to go to the gym more, for example, but you just can't make it happen? You find yourself rearranging your underwear drawer instead of getting in the car. If this sounds like you might have caught a case of the shoulds. Maybe you think you should lose 20 pounds to fit back into your favorite pair of jeans, or that you should be healthier in general. It all sounds good, but deep down you just aren't into it. Truth is, making choices from shoulds just leads to guilt, resentment, and a whole lot of procrastination. So take a good look at your goals. Are you shoulding yourself anywhere? If so, give yourself permission to let it go. For more insights like this, tune into my Transformation Talk radio show called Coffee with the Universe. It's a live call-in show.
Hi, everyone. I'm the host of Nothing But Now, Mindful Living with Dr. Mary Angela McGuire on Transformation Talk Radio. I share ideas, insights, and tools you can use to release yourself from fearful and negative thinking and live from a place of clarity and confidence. Please join me in each show where we challenge ourselves to change together. Please go to my website, McGuireLifeCoach.com. That's McGuireLifeCoach.com. See you next time.
Learn how to lead a happier life on Miles to Go with Brittany Miles. How to lose to gain it all. Join Brittany every second and fourth Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Listen as coach and healer Brittany Miles shares stories that teach you about surrender. For more information about Brittany, milestogocoaching.com.
Yeah, yippee skippy to that, baby. We're not done yet. Some of us are out here to educate and inspire. This year, 2020, is the year we gotta show me the money in the cash flow. I'm Dr. Pat. This is the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By.
Visit thedrpatshow.com.
What we've been taught and told is not all there is. Life is all about energy, and the energy you feel is real. Tune into the energy paradigm each month on TransformationTalkRadio.com with Dr. Vic. The energy paradigm is an eye-opening, mind-shifting, transformative, and earth-shattering way to live, work, and do business that will enable you to unlock your magic every day. Visit theenergyparadigm.com.
Hi, everybody. We're back. We're working on the energetics of really bringing in the blessings for 2021. And what we've done is we're in the allow process. And our first segment, we cleared the energies. And our second segment, we asked for our helpers in the magic world and the angel realm to come in. And now we're going to bring in the force of allowing. And so we're going to set that up, and then Dawn, I know that you're there and I have not forgotten about you. I want to set up the main energetics, and then I'll step over to personally address for you. So if you just want to join with everyone else, we're in the really now we've opened the channels. We've asked the Magic Kingdom. We're going to now get out of the disbelief. We really want to get out of the disbelief. If you can't actually believe, then at least say, okay, disbelief, I'm going to park you to the side for a minute. You're still there. I know you're there. You can come back anytime. But right now, I'd like you to step aside. So in this reading, in this section of energetics, this is a dragon stone. Now, there are people who can actually see and feel dragons. And again, Diana Cooper is one of them. She has Dragon Oracles deck. And Jaap Van Etten, who is one of my guests, he can read the dragon lines. But I first met the dragons in Sedona. And I met this powerful, powerful force of the earth. And although I call it a dragon, I can't say a big lizard-like winged lizard actually lives. I can't say that. I have no proof of that. But what I can feel is this powerful primordial force. So we've got Numite here, the dragon stone, and Labradorite, all of which are powerful shamanic stones. And Prehnite, Prehnite, and some quartz. I want you to let the force come through you now. Putting aside your disbelief, let the force and the energetics of possibility, of abundance, of prosperity, and feel that as the dragon breath, seriously powerful. sending it from your crown chakra through down to your feet and back up again, infusing you with power. This power that comes from the universe that we as humans so easily block, but there's so much there. Feel it as dragon energy. Feel it as the shamans would call it, with a piece of labradorite, with nomite. Let that dragon breath clear out anything and fill you up with power beyond what you had previously. And I want you guys to think about that and keep feeling it. And Dawn, 2 stones jumped out of my big bowl of stones when David said you had asked for. And as you're letting dragon in, I really want you to feel it in your minerals and your ores of your body. This is bronzite. This is really, really to let you get this into your actual molecular constituents of your body. Take it all the way in. Take it, and others that are listening, please, you do the same. Again, I'm talking to Dawn, but these energetics are collective. Use the bronzite to link up to our molecular structures, the molecules, components of our cells, of our DNA, because the possibilities that come to us are just not spiritual and creative. They are physical in our form. Dragon breath all the way down, all the way in. Biochemistry, genetics, immunity. And Dawn, if you struggle with any health issues where your immunity is challenged, bronzite as a transducer of dragon energy actually into your physical form. So feel that if you would, please. And everyone, allow this to ramp up your immunity, bringing the force and the power of all there is in the universe. Now, I did set up sacred space, so we're only letting in forces and powers that are for our betterment. So please don't be afraid that we're letting in any unwanted. My container here is strong. You are protected. So feel the dragon energy. And Dawn, the other stone that jumped in was kyanite, Kyanite, and it's a beautiful crystalline shard-like blue, although there is black kyanite, maybe even pink. But this is inner bridges. This is and for those of you who want to look stones up, I love the Book of Stones by Robert Simmons and Naisha Ashan. Kyanite for you, Dawn. Letting these energetics build the bridges inside. Now, when they did the reading for this stone in their book, they meant that it was spiritual coming down as a bridge to our human. This, for me, as I'm reading it for you and for the collective, bridging these energies to let it be into our physical body. After all, we are human. We live in this frame. We live in this body. Let us have the magic and the power come into our human form. We don't have to go tripping off into spiritual land, into an altered state of consciousness to get the power. Meditators in the 60s and 70s used to think that's the way you did it, which was true, but it's not all there is. We can have the power in our physical form. Improving our genetics, improving our chemistry, improving our immunity, calming down any inflammation. Bronzite, beautiful, beautiful, deepening metal and ores and minerals, calming down our inflammation. And Dawn, I'm feeling that for you as well. In fact, for you. Let's just take this journey collectively. Let's go a little deeper. Take ourselves into ourselves. Ride the back of the dragon and let her carry you into whatever part of your body needs a little help. Carry it in. And let her breathe the power and the energetics of what you need to shift. You need to calm down a pain somewhere. You need to relieve a stagnation. You want to energize. If you have asthma, maybe you want your breath to be better. You want your muscles to feel stronger, or a cooling breath to reduce the inflammation. And you guys hold that vision and let the dragon travel through your system while we take a short break. Stay in the deep. Ride the dragon.
Hello, friends. I am Terry J. Walker with the I Am Power Hour, and here is your soul-stretching success tip of the day. No matter where you go, there you are. Did you know our lives are like mirrors? You know, in the physical world, we stand in front of a mirror and see with our physical eyes a direct reflection of our physical self. Some of us use this physical mirror to critique our body, our hair, our blemishes. On the other hand, we also have a spiritual mirror that is a direct reflection of how we think, feel, and act in spirit, and it reflects what we experience and receive. You know, true beauty, love, wisdom, and acceptance comes from within. So the soul-stretching success question of the day is, which mirror are we using to create our life? I hope you have a wonderful day filled with love, light, and beauty. See you next time.
The vibration of change, that magical place where life shifts from struggle to ease, from stagnation to forward movement, from old ways of being to new ways of becoming. If you're like I am, it can be rather elusive to get there. But when you are in it, you feel it down to your very core, don't you? And it can positively affect everything in your life, from your relationships to your health and well-being, from your career path to your abundance, from the quality of that inner connection to the fullness of your self-expression. On the Christine Upchurch Show, we explore ways to get into that vibration of change with experts in the fields of consciousness, psychology, spirituality, health, healing, and science. Join me, Christine Upchurch, every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on KKNW AM 1150 and Transformation Talk Radio, and learn new ways to step into your vibration of change.
Choose the new earth on the Cornelia Stephanie Show. Tune in each week on Transformation Talk Radio as Cornelia takes listeners on an odyssey of higher consciousness to inspire, educate, and empower. Cornelia guides people on the path of self-healing, peace, and liberation. The Cornelia Stephanie Show is your catalyst for anchoring heaven on earth on a global scale. For more information, go to corneliastephanie.com.
Holy moly, you guys, we're back. This is Doc Martin, and we're doing Happy 2021 with energetics. And I'm kind of still a little trippy, I have to confess. I'm here with literally what I consider my friends, the Stones. because when I sit to do intuitive readings, the stones, I kind of know what stone to pick, and I actually feel like they're telling me that they need to come on board. And we're about letting ourselves, allowing the prosperity that can come now, allowing the possibilities of big stuff. Let's make 2021 really big. You know, I live about 2 hours outside of DC, and we've got some serious violence and creepiness going on. So we're going to take these last 15 minutes to continue on our feeling the energies, using the stones as our vehicle, but feeling the energies of the power for 2021. And I was really happy to have you guys comment in and ask for a specific reading. I love doing that, and I love being with you. And hopefully you can watch this video again and again, because the energies that are set up here in this sacred space, in this container on my little altar, the stones, their energies are powerful. So we did what I see, and David, if you would put up that picture from my website, in my processes, as I see the energetics, they're really a spiral of steps of any process you take. You're aware of the issue, then you go from awareness to allow the help, allow the opening, allow the possibility that things can be differently. Park your disbelief. Then you take action, and hopefully you take action with the help of the spirit people that we met tonight, the angel realm, the magic kingdom, the dragon, powerful dragon energy. And then you affirm it. So you act on it, and you've taken the action, and now you plant it firmly in your life. And you say, this is the new way. So we're in the allowing, because we're letting all of the energetics we cleared earlier with the help of tourmaline and numite and indicolite and obsidian and petrified wood. And then we brought the magic in, and we brought the magic in with the purples and the pink quartzes, fluorite, lepidolite, ruby zoisite. I'm in love with these stones. What can I say? And then we brought in the power. Once we cleared and we opened up, we followed and we rode the dragon, taking it deeper and deeper and deeper. So now we've got our beautifully expanded, improved, flowing selves, connected to spirit, open to make our mark in the world. And the blues are here, these gorgeous, gorgeous stones. This is an aquamarine, obviously very rough, or it would have cost $1 million, and a chrysoprase, and a blue lace agate, another chrysoprase, an emerald. And the powerhouse of this group here is seraphonite. This really links to the spirit world. But these blues are your voice, your mark in the world. So I want to take the last few minutes of this show tonight to have you really feel. Now, these are throat energy, throat chakra energies, and heart, but to me they're music and magic, and I don't confine them to one chakra. But this is you singing your voice, your song out into the world. No holding back in 2021. Letting go of any doubt, anything says, no, I can't do that. Forget about that. Ride the dragon into whatever you want to bring forth. And you have Seraphonite to help you, because this is really bringing in the spiritual energies to guide you. Sing your song out loud, loud and clear. Bring yourself forward. We need you in this world. We need your special brand, your personal energies, your magic, your creativity, your mastery. And if you were something before and you want to be something different, you want to try something different, you want to be a writer, you want to work with children, you want anything you're called to do, your energy in the world matters. You're putting out your special soul vibration and signature makes our world rich and healthy and vibrant and alive and expanded. Don't hold back. 2020 was so contracting for so many of us, just in the very nature of us having to isolate and distance. And we may still have to do that physically, but bring out your talents, bring out your energies. Don't hold back. Be anything you want to be and claim it and own it. And again, if you need the help of our beautiful dragon energy, this is a septarian stone, also called dragon stone. Call the dragon. Call that power to help you get up off your rump and step forward. Just one step. Maybe you're too scared to take 10 steps. Don't take 10, take one. Step into the energies that you've always wanted to express. This is about singing your song. This is about your voice. This is about the purity of you. And 2021 needs every one of us, because we can together, remember Age of Aquarius, unity consciousness, together we can dream a new planet or a better, improved humanity. We can co-create our evolution, and we need it. We've seen the problems when we don't pay enough attention. We've seen how we can kind of devolve. Let's expand it. Let's bring us a new creativity. Bring us your dreaming. Bring us the unity. Bring us the earth and the connection to the earth and the humanity that we really want. Let's not settle for second best. So feel into your signature. Feel into your personal power and really let it soar. I'm feeling all of your vibrations, and I'm just thinking of the beautiful symphony we can make with each of your notes, filling the space, filling us up. I'm so happy you're here today. I'm so happy you're willing to step forward. I'm really thrilled at the new humanity we can co-create. And from the deepest place of these beautiful stones, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful 2021 with energies to carry you forward, bigger and better and maximum. So we're going to close now with my blessings to you. This is Doc Martin on Maximum Medicine Radio, and I'll see you next month. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.
You've been listening to Maximum Medicine Radio with Doc Martin. Tune in next time while the doc talks health, spirituality, and the impact your beliefs have on every part of who you are, body and soul. Doc Martin unpacks the challenges we face as human beings and teaches callers to open the door between the scientific and the mystical. To learn more about Doc Martin and Maximum Medicine, visit www.sharonmartinmd.com.